Hey, so I know people have been driving crazy for Claude Code, but I've spent the last 3 months making my agency AI native. So I've built different systems, I've built different agents, I've created a lot of skills, everything that I've built using Claude Code and different AI tools so that my agency can be converted to an AI native agency, right? Most of the tasks that I need to do are already being taken care by these AI agents. So in this video, I'll be covering out this sales agent. Now, this sales agent is not just a text chatbot, it is also connected to a live CRM that we have created from scratch. And any lead that I engage with, I will be able to get all the details right here. Now, this sales agent will have skills like add clients, so it will be able to add new clients into the CRM. It also has skills like call analyzer. So any call that I have, if I have my Fathom note taker there, I will be able to copy the transcript and it will be able to analyze the call word by word. Will give me suggestions what I need to improve. And this call analyzer will then be used to create pitch decks as well as the next follow-ups that I need to do. Then there is this comms extractor. All the WhatsApp chat that I had with that particular client, any email conversation that I had with that particular client, it will be able to analyze each and everything so that when we are adding the data into the CRM, we have each and every information right there. Right. And in the future, whenever I have to do follow-ups or any pitch deck that I need to create, I will use these information so that no context is being lost. There is also a discovery prep skill. So before I jump on the discovery call with the client, I know what type of questions do I need to ask from that particular client. And then we have a pitch deck skill, which is going to create pitch decks. There is also a script writer skill. So whenever I have to jump on a call, I need an exact script that I need to speak with a particular client so that any sales call that I'm trying to do with that client, I'm able to close it very easily, right? So whenever I'm using this sales agent, it gets me the best information available. I'll give you a quick demo as well. So this entire sales agent is connected to this CRM. You can already see we have added to one lead. But when I open this up, you can see it has analyzed the pain points of the client. It has analyzed the buying signals, the objections, the current solutions. It has analyzed from the sales call, from the WhatsApp communication, the email communication, any information that it has given. For example, their website, any social media account, whatever they have provided us, all the context is analyzed and put into this data. So this is not just a basic CRM. This is an Claude powered CRM for you. And as I move forward, you can see a timeline. This timeline is actually very pretty. You can already see that it picked that this client was added on 12th of February. This was a discovery call that we had, the first interaction that we had with that guy. So this was a 37-minute discovery call and it actually ranked the call. The engagement was 8 out of 10, the buying signal was 7 out of 10, the objections were 5 out of 10, the deal probability is 55%. It analyzed each and everything, right? In the future, when I had any email communication with it, it was able to analyze these email communication. Since it was an important event, it is marking that in the timeline. And any WhatsApp communication, all the things that I've had with him. Right now, this timeline is something that I am going to take reference from in the future. Whenever I have a future communication with Joseph, I'm going to take a reference. I will get to know everything that this is what happened. Everything that I showed you, the CRM, how to add data here, how Claude is going to manage each and everything. I'm going to show you step by step in this entire video. So watch till the end. Perfect. So now I have emptied the entire CRM. So I'm going to give you the link to this GitHub repository. And when you're going to clone this repository into your own system, you can simply run this index.html and it is going to look something like this. It's going to be an empty CRM for you. Now let's understand the sales pipeline first. So every business has a type of a lead generation funnel. Well, this can include things like social media content, ads, cold outreach. A business has this type of lead generation funnel. From this lead generation, what is going to happen is the client is going to book a call. Once they book a call, sales specialist is going to do a discovery call with them. And then they're probably going to exchange contact details, something like email or WhatsApp. Once that is done, they're going to have some communication and after a while, they're going to jump on the sales call. Now, this is a sales call that is actually very crucial for anyone. This is where we are able to generate new revenue, right? Client that is coming from this and is moving to booking a call, is moving to discovery call, is moving to email communication, and then finally coming on to sales call. They need to be active. Each and every step has to be very smartly played. So this Claude agent is going to take care of each and every step. How? So let's say I got a call booked from one of my lead generation funnels. So this is from Joseph itself. You can see we have the time zone and we have the question that it answered. So I've simply said, I've got a new lead, Joseph. Here's the question that he answered. Just copy pasted this. and I've said that please add him to the CRM. Perfect. Now you can already see that I added the name, I gave in the question, he has a time zone, but he needs a few details. So for that, let me just enter the details here. You can already see it has the details, and it is going to ask me, do you want to prepare a discovery call script? I'm going to say sure. So now I only got the call booked, right? You can already see that we got the call booked on Calendly, and our agent is already prepping up the discovery call so that I know exactly what I need to ask from the particular client. So it is going to prepare a full script. So now you can see that it has created this Joseph discovery script. Now I have a word by word script, what I need to speak over the call, right? Something like, hey Joseph, it's Prakash from small group. Thanks for booking the call with me. I've been looking forward to this. I have the exact sales script. Now what I can do is I can simply take this script down, open, let's say, a markdown preview so that it's easier for me to read. And you can see this is a discovery call script, right? I can simply read the script when I am on the call with him. Entire purpose of having a script during the discovery call is I can get the right questions. I can bring motivation into him so that he knows that I can get the job done. Once I'm able to understand the right pain points, I now know how exactly do I need to position my sales call, right? So this is the entire purpose of discovery call, and using the script, I'm able to achieve that. Once I have the script, of course, I can find the same thing into the CRM as well. You can see that we have Joseph, whose stage is discovery. And under this, you can see that there is a materials generated and there is the discovery script that is already being mentioned. Let's move ahead. So what I've done is we have already gotten the call booked. We have done with this. We have prepared for the discovery call using the script. Now let's say that the discovery call happens. So I have the right call here. You can see this is the discovery call that I had with the same client. This is the sales call that I had with the client. So you can already see we have the pitch. I am simply going to copy the transcript from here. So I'm going to copy the transcript from here and I'm simply going to say, so I'm simply saying, perfect, I just had the discovery call and here's the transcript. Pasted the entire transcript right here. You can paste that in. Okay, so here's the entire transcript that we had with the customer. Perfect. Now Claude is going to analyze this transcript and it is going to add the details into the CRM as well. So here is the CRM that we have. So in the CRM itself, it's going to update the timeline. So you can see that we only have the discovery script based on 2nd April, but right after the call, just going to update these things. So just perfect. So now it has updated the client data based on the transcript. Let's just check our CRM. I'm just going to press on reload and you can see that Joseph is now qualified. The state has been updated and we have already added the 37-minute discovery call here. Right? It has analyzed the sales call and we have the right captions that we can use. Now these are the captions that I can put in into the sales call. Moving ahead, you can already see that it is already asking me, do I need a follow-up email? Do I need to have the pitch call or do I need to prepare a pitch script, right? So it has these skills. It knows what it needs to do. I can simply say it has been 2 days. Let's create a follow-up email. See, the purpose of having Claude Code is the flexibility, right? I can simply chat, I can tell him what exactly I need, and it's gonna use the skills, use the knowledge base that I've already given, and it's gonna create that right here. The beauty of this was so that I can easily visualize it. Yeah, this is the CRM that I can hand it over to my all sales specialist, right? So when I've handed it over to them, I can get the data right published here, and I can view this from anywhere using my phone. All right, so it now has created the email. You can see. So it was also able to propose the system in the follow-up email so that it is able to get the call, get the client active. It was able to get my name, the company name, all these different things. And it is asking me now, do you want me to save it in the CRM record? So now it's going to save it into the CRM that I've sent this email, right? These things are actually important so that no context, any communication that we have done with the client, no context is being lost. Now I can use this context in the future and I can analyze and I can touch base with him. So it is now updating the CRM. Perfect. So now it has updated the CRM. The communication has also been added. So I'm going to copy this. I'm just going to reload the entire page. And now you can see that it has added this follow-up email, right? It was able to detect what happened in the email and it gave me just the headline. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say I've received a reply and we've booked a call for tomorrow. Help me prepare our pitch deck and the sales script. Same. Now what this will do, it is going to call our pitch deck skill as well as the script writer skill, and it is going to create an entire presentation based on the particular client. Put everything there because I have created that skill. It is also create a script that I can use during the sales call. So what this will allow me to do is I will have the presentation shared, right? And meanwhile I can just read through the script, ask him the right questions, get him to say yes a lot of times so that I can get into the yes psychology, and then I will be able to close that particular deal very easily, right? So now you can see that it has created the pitch script as well as the pitch deck. I'm just going to open it up, and for the pitch deck you can see it has created an entire HTML file, and when I open this I should be able to see it. So I can see that this script, these things are not openable. So I'm just simply going to say, so now it has ensured that we can view these pitch decks as well. Let me see the pitch deck. So this is the pitch that it was able to make. It has funnels and connected flowcharts, the easier way I can explain it to him. Then we have the solution. We have pillar number 1, 2, 3, 4, how it's going to work, why they should choose us. And then there is this investment piece as well. Let's get started. All right, so this is the sales script. This is the pitch deck that it was able to create in a few minutes. And with this, it also has the pitch script. So we have the sales script as well. So I can use this exact word by word. You can see this is exactly the word by word thing I can use. And if I just want a summary of the sales script, here's the brief. Right, I can use this exact word by word. Hey Joseph, it's Prakash from small group. How's it going? So listen, after a call, the email I sent over, I've been mapping out exactly how the system would work for your staffing business. And honestly, I got pretty fired up because your model is already proven. You've got the pitch, you see the script, you see how enticing this entire script looks like. And when I'm gonna use the script, actually used created by the same agent into this call, and this is the PPT that it created. And this, I think it went for almost, so this is a 65-minute call, as you can already see. I'm just simply going to copy the transcript, waiting for it to get copied. Perfect. And now I'm going to say, perfect. I had the sales call, and here's the transcript. Meanwhile, before I do that, let's see the status of the lead. So this is currently the qualified status. I'm just simply going to say, perfect, I have the sales call. Here's the transcript. And ideally, the status is now going to get changed to pitched. Perfect. So now it has updated these things. Let's check out on the dashboard here. So you can see the status has also been changed to pitched. And we have the pitch deck, pitch script, all these things. And you can already see the pitch call as well. So this is the pitch call that we had, 65-minute call that I was talking about. This is the engagement, this is the buying signal, this is the objection. Deal probability is at 50%. That's it. So now sales agent that I'm talking about, it now helps me with the discovery call script. It helps me create pitch decks. It helps me update the data into the CRM. It helps me analyze each and every touch point that I had with the customer, be it WhatsApp text, be it email text, anything that I had. This Claude skill can handle everything. So you can already see that we are getting this data. We have all these files that are being created as in data, and this is the CRM. That's it. This entire folder is a CRM. We can remove this folder. This is of no use. And these are the skills. These are the skills that I'm going to use to create, be it discovery call preparation, pitch deck, script writing, call analyzing, anything that I want to do. These are the script. Perfect. I've been using the sales agent for a few clients, by the way. I'll show you my real database. So this is my real database. I've actually used it for a few clients, and you can already see that it has the discovery call transcript, WhatsApp chat, PRD content, all these things, and the pitch deck and the proposal, all these things it is already being able to create. Well, this is it for this entire video. So you can download this entire repo from the link in the description. Once you do that, make sure that you are updating it day by day. You are updating all the communication, everything that you have with the client, and it's going to maintain this beautiful CRM on your behalf. You can view it, you can share it. It's all done. And if you are trying out Claude Code and if you want me to make any video on a specific topic, just comment down below and I will make a video on that so that it can help you out as well. All right, see you in the next one. Bye.